This was hands down the most wholesome night of my life. My friend Sonia hosted an adult sleepover in Brooklyn for her company soiree. It had been a really long day, honestly, and I was so fucking tired. And I really came this close to canceling, but I'm so glad that I did. She brought a group of all people who didn't know each other, and we just had a big pizza party. We put on pajamas, we drank some wine. It was honestly really refreshing. Please brace yourself. I'm very high energy in these next clips.
TGIF. Going to the What We Said live show tonight in Brooklyn. I don't know if you guys follow JC Marie Smith and Chelsea, but they have a podcast together. I love them. I ride for them so deeply. I've put all of my best friends onto them. I've converted them to such super fans that they were like, to me, we have to go to this show. So I'm so excited. Local in Brooklyn, so my friends are coming to me, honestly, any second. We're gonna make wine spritzers, just, the girls are girling. This week has been so back to back to back. I had something every night, which it's not like a flex to be busy, but like it's genuinely good for me to be out of my house, so it's good. But I just haven't had time to think through my outfit. So TBD, but the makeup has to eat. Yes, I've been riding this blowout since the last vlog. I got it on Monday, it's Friday. If I can just make it through the weekend, I'm golden. If I hop in the shower now, I think I have enough time to rinse before Gracie and Josie get here. Oh. Girls' night. We're in Ritz. Gracie's here, Josie's here. Josie got the full makeup treatment. We're wearing twinning fotches. And I think I mean, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but you did say you liked it.
I loved it. I said, Caroline, send me all the links, all the recs.
We should have left a little earlier. It is my fault. I was having an outfit crisis. Cool, because we wanted to wear pink for What We Said, and everyone's in their little,
can you see my pink?
Their little pink garb. Josie's wearing this really great dress from Newly.
It is really cute.
Yeah. Newly should be paying you because you've influenced me.
Freaking keep the lights on it, Newly, Josie.
Yeah,
keep the lights on.
You need a code. And we have our little roadies, which like I don't know how like safe for work that is for the Mormon function.
I'm crying.
But it's in the little Amazon cups that I got I think 2 vlogs ago. But they've been super convenient. I love them.
Fingers crossed we don't have to stand.
I know. That's why we wanted to get there a little early, because the ticket said first come, first serve, and we're certainly not first come. So wait, Josie just got this attachment on her phone.
You open Instagram. It goes, it's time to take a deep breath. And then you still have to wait. And I'm like, I don't want it anymore at this point normally.
Yeah.
And it tells me my last use was 58 hours ago. And then I can decide, do I want to or do I not?
Wait, this is so genius.
And at this point normally, I'm like, fuck it. And then I just close out.
Yeah.
Highly recommend.
Do you feel like it's impacted your mental wellness?
I would say so. I would open my eyes and still check Instagram.
Yeah, all of us.
Or like if I'm watching TV, I'm on Instagram, like watching Daisy Jones and the Six, and I'm like, wait, I'd rather just not anymore.
But do you find that you're replacing it with TikTok?
No.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I would just...
Well, you can get it for TikTok. This is just a shortcut.
Wait, can you send it to me? What's it called?
So you have to download this thing called Shortcut. Then you also download 1 sec. Like for me, it only does it for Instagram, but you could make it for TikTok.
Fascinating.
What We Said live show was such a pure experience. Like, it's crazy to think that you can be in a room of like 100+ people who have the same interests as you, who laugh at the same things and like share your humor. Like, it's really trippy and cool. And then after that, we went bar hopping and just got dinner. We went to Jar, ha ha ha, the vegan Mexican place. I used to live really close to the West Village location, but I hadn't been the Brooklyn one yet since I'd moved, and like I've lived here for 6 months. So it was cool to go there. We always get the cauliflower tacos and usually the nachos, but sometimes the nachos hurt my stomach. Ended up at a cocktail bar called Hotel Del Mano. It was really vibing there. I love the vibes. The only thing, it was like kind of muggy. Like, it felt a little wet, but like maybe that's like the European vibes. But I'm having just the laziest Saturday. I used to feel really guilty about when it's nice out in New York, you feel like you have to be like seizing the day and brunching and thrifting and walking. It's just like, maybe I'm tired. Like, maybe I just want to like veg in my apartment and that's okay. Like, I give myself permission to do that now, whereas it used to make me really anxious, feeling like I had to like take the day by the balls. Like, you don't have to do anything. This is your day off. This is for you. It's a very podcast weekend. Went to a live podcast last night, and I'm about to pop my podcast cherry. My friend Jen, she's Jen Lauren on Instagram and YouTube. She's been in the YouTube game for so long. Oh my God, she's such a pro. She also, I don't know if she's still doing this now because she's working full time, but she used to be a YouTube editor for a bunch of other creators. Like, she's the real deal. But she has a podcast called Dare to Self-Care, and it's about wellness, but it's also just about like life. I need to get ready. I'm gonna try to replicate the makeup that I did last night with Josie because I really, really liked it, and I just feel like it would look good on camera. We're also gonna be, she also films the podcast, and being on a podcast has to be like one of my biggest manifestations coming true. I'm such a podcast girly. Like, I love the morning toast. I love what we said. I mean, I just like, I'm a junkie. Like, I literally wake up, go on a walk, listen to a podcast. I'm cooking, I'm listening to a podcast, and it's just crazy that I'm gonna be in someone's AirPod. I don't know the timing of like how quick she gets up podcast after recording, but I'll definitely keep you guys updated, and I'll definitely share on my Instagram when it goes live.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited we're finally doing this.
I know. This feels like really like legit.
So fun. Legit.
Overdue. What's your timeline like? Like, how quickly do you get these babies up? Probably.
It depends. Honestly, I took a big break from podcasting. Now I'm like catching up. So it's
you probably have so much backlogged.
right now. The opposite. I'm trying to have more backlog. So I have 2 in the bank right now, and then this will be the 3rd. So this will go up in 3 weeks. But I'm recording a lot over the next month. So then I could take like a month off from recording.
Yeah.
But I'm like loving it right now.
Oh, it's like the best when you're like, you have to feel creative, like about it.
When you just feel good at something. Like, I can say with confidence, something I'm very good at is interviewing and making it flowing. And so I'm like, why is that the thing that I'm putting number 3?
100%.
Of like TikTok, YouTube, whatever.
I know. And that's like, I mean, I kind of feel the opposite way about Instagram. Like, Instagram,
I hate Instagram. That's not even on my list.
It feels like pulling teeth because it is pulling teeth. Instagram converts, it just converts.
Like, when you haven't engaged.
Yes.
See, I disagree. I guess I'm just thinking like discoverability and virality. Like, that's gonna be more
It's
TikTok,
not, it's not a discovery platform, it's a community platform.
Yeah, exactly, but I literally hate it.
But I literally hate it. But like, it is nice when I
want to talk about community building on the episode though.
Okay. We gotta go.
There's so much to talk about.
Okay, tune in. 3 weeks. So I'm currently banned or suspended on TikTok. Isn't that nice? Isn't that lovely? It's the dumbest thing ever too. I was recording the podcast with Jen yesterday, which by the way, went so well. We had so much fun, but towards the end, her boyfriend came home. We were filming in her apartment, and he mooned. Like, I was also live on TikTok while we were recording. Her boyfriend walks in and like mooned the camera, and like it was like poof. Like, immediately the AI of TikTok caught it, and I'm like temporarily suspended. I don't know until when. I emailed them to appeal it because it wasn't my fault, but it was also on my account, so I just really don't know how this is gonna go. I'm really upset, but I'm trying not to be upset. Like, it feels really vain to be upset about it, but it's also like, I love making videos. Like, I love connecting with you guys. I love our like little community, so it just sucks. And the irony of it all is like literally the whole podcast episode, like Jen was being so complimentary to me of like, oh my God, like you built this amazing community. And I don't want to have this mindset, but it's like things were going too well, you know? And I don't want to believe that I'm not meant to have good things, but like when shit like this happens, it's just like, TBD. I mean, I can't even log in to respond to like comments or anything, which I feel bad about. Like, that makes me look like an asshole. So if you ask me what my blush is and I'm not responding, just DM me on Instagram. I'll let you know what the shades are. I'll send you the link. And I'm not mad at Jen's boyfriend. It was just a fluke, but I was just like mad at the situation, and we were all supposed to go out to dinner after, and I just like really wasn't up for I wasn't up for it. I felt really bad. I didn't want to be dramatic, but I also didn't want to be a Debbie Downer. I was like, I'm just gonna go. So me and Jackie's been so sweet about it. We ended up just getting Thai food and hanging out, just us. So we'll have to reschedule our double date. I didn't end up grocery shopping last week, and like every day has just been a struggle. I don't know why I do this to myself, especially when you live in a house with 2 people and like your groceries need to accommodate everyone. We have a car now, so there's really no excuse. I think we're gonna treat ourselves and go to the fancy grocery store in our area. It's called Market on Ken. It's just like, it's almost like a mini Whole Foods. They have all the fun bougie brands. It's a great store. So that's the plan for the day. I'm trying not to be the worst vibes ever and not let it like ruin my day / week, because who knows how long this will go on. But you know, and hopefully by the time you see this is long gone and we can laugh about it, but I can't laugh about it yet. It's too soon. I'm just gonna do the bare minimum when it comes to makeup. I did a little bit of moisturizer. I've been using the Alpen Beauty Plant Genius Melt Moisturizer for a few weeks now. It's really good. It's honestly, it's comparable to the Ultra Repair Cream. My sunscreen, this is the Shiseido Vita Clear, as always. I also saw Kosas is coming out with the sunscreen. I was like, I'm definitely gonna try that when it comes out, but it looks to be more like a tinted sunscreen. Like, all the photos that they're showing online are like, it's like a deeper color. I like a tinted sunscreen, but it's not an everyday thing for me. Like for everyday wear, I just like something simple. I might have put my concealer in my purse yesterday when I went to Jen's. You know what? You never know. You never know when you're gonna need that touch up. I love the way the Shiseido sunscreen makes my skin look. Like it's not like overly glowy or greasy. It's just like more of like a glow from within. The concealer I've been using lately is the Makeup Revolution IRL Filter Finish in shade C9. This is a $7 concealer, but I genuinely think it's better or even just like comparable to all the nicer concealers. Like the consistency is very similar to the Kosas one in the $30 range, so can't lose here. I'm scrolling on Instagram this morning and I swear I saw like maybe 6 posts of influencers moving with Roadway moving. Has any non-influencer person ever used Roadway? Like I'm convinced that they're not a real moving company and they just work with influencers, which obviously, I mean, that makes no sense obviously, but this is just a theory I have going on in my head. Jack, are we all caught up on Love is Blind or do we have more? We're caught up. I'm so invested in that show, even though I know like none of these couples are gonna work out, except I think Tiffany and Brett might make it. They feel the most real to me. Like they were talking about like finances, etc. And just like, that gives me good vibes. I feel like they're a real couple. But yeah, Thai food and reality TV, like I'm healed. The lip combo I've been doing lately is just this this brown lip liner. This is the Kosas Hot Liner. They discontinued these, so I'm gonna need to find a new product to use because once this runs out, I'm kind of screwed, but I hope they bring them back. I love this product. But I like a brown liner because it just creates a little bit of a shadow. It's like contouring. Like it makes my lips look plumper without adding too much color. Like they still look natural. And then my favorite lip gloss of all time, the Lawless Beauty. Forget the filler, and then this is in Daisy Pink. I mean, it's not life-changing, but this beat will get me out of the house.
That grocery store is so overpriced. For what? The Applegate, like the turkey breast at this store was $11.99. Like just for like an herb chicken breast.
Like 4 slices.
Literally 4 slices. If I got that at Target, it would be $5.99. Like I don't know where they get off.
That's why we were the only people in the
No,
store.
literally it was empty because everyone else got the memo but us. I knew it was fancy, but sheesh. We'd already half stocked with our cart when we realized how bad it was and we were just in too deep. You know, shared credit card, so everything's 50% off anyway. Oh, we've got a haul. Eggs, banana, coconut aminos. I'm gluten-free and I just use this as a soy sauce sub. Caper berries. Danielle, the tin fish chick, turned me on to these. They're like huge. It tastes like a caper, but it's really juicy on the inside because they're big. So good. They have a stem, so they're kind of hard to eat in a salad, but I like them like for snacking on their own. My favorite creamer of all time, the Califia Farms cookie butter creamer. If you haven't tried it yet, now is your time. It tastes like a Teddy Graham. You could have the shittiest cup of coffee and this will make it taste amazing. I love this hummus brand, Little Sesame, and I got the regular and the jalapeno. The jalapeno one is so good. Rayo's was on sale. Jovial makes the best gluten-free pasta. If you're not doing like a chickpea pasta, you want like brown rice, or I got the cassava one. I've never tried the cassava one, so I hope it's good. Me and Jack are such babies. We both got to pick a chip this week. I got the Siete Foods. They make really good tortillas, but they also make, in addition to tortilla chips, they also make potato chips now. I got the salt and vinegar. I'm such a salt and vinegar chip kind of gal. Jack got, I can have them too. The lime tortilla chips. Chicken purse. We're going to a Passover Seder at his aunt's on Thursday, and we're in charge of desserts. We just picked up macaroons, a classic. The $11 turkey in question. This better ascend me to heaven. It's my lunch fixation at the moment. I do a bell pepper sliced in half with like hummus, turkey, herbs, mustard. I feel like often I'll have avocado toast for breakfast and then like I might not want a sandwich for lunch, but I also don't want a salad, and this is like a salad sandwich, if that makes sense.
Should we go in the fridge if she's warm?
Yeah.
Or should we have her nap?
We can have that now. I got trumpet mushrooms. I looked at this recipe a few weeks ago and it was like a chili butter mushroom dish. It was so good. If I can find it again, I'll link it below, but it was bomb. You know when you go to the grocery store and you just like are your most like aspirational self? Like I looked at this
Cajun sausage, and I was like, oh, I'll just make a gumbo. Like, I'll just throw that together. Like, when have I ever made a gumbo historically? But maybe I will now. En route to the city, I'm about to meet my best friend Danielle, who's in town from LA, and her little sister who's in town with her boyfriend from Israel. This is such a treat. Danielle's my best friend from college, and after college she moved right to Israel. So we never really got to have like that post-grad era together. Then from Israel, she lived there for a year, then moved back to New York, just like wasn't feeling it, and then moved to LA. So I try to visit her as much as I can. A lot of my best friends from college ended up moving to LA, but it's so special when she gets to come here. So we're just gonna bop around Soho for, honestly, I don't really know for how long, but even 2 hours is good for me. But next weekend, our other best friend from college, Jana, and her boyfriend are staying with me and Jack, and we're gonna have like a whole weekend of our college friends. I feel like a lot of people I know, like their best friend group in the city is their best friends from college, but majority of my best friends from college just didn't move here. I remember when I first started vlogging and I was so nervous to vlog in public. Look at me now, I couldn't give a little less of a fuck. This is gross. Monday. I'm in such a mood right now in my robe and my eye mask. These are from the brand Jumont Skin. I found them on TikTok. If I see something cute while I'm scrolling and I go to the brand's bio and there's a discount code, it's over. It's done. I'm the best consumer ever. I keep this economy a-turning. I snooze my alarm for like an hour and a half today. It's really not that deep, but it just makes me feel like, I feel like it starts my day off on like a note, because I mean, I set that alarm for a reason. Like there was things that I wanted to do. It's 8:30 now. I have an hour until work, which is still a decent amount of time, but you know, I'm always trying to build Rome in a day. Look how stocked our fridge is. Oh my God, if you saw it last week, it was literally just Olipop and pickles. This is the cold brew as of late. I get the Wandering Rare straight black from Amazon, and it's literally like a wine bag. I just restocked on my favorite creamer of all time. If you watch this channel regularly, you know this baby. Even just a little bit goes so far, and like this is literally gonna taste like a snickerdoodle. And the glass straw really just brings us home. This is a full situation. Anytime I like dance in my room with a beverage, I feel like Melissa would help. If you like remember her like early Instagram days, like she would sip a smoothie and she'd be like, whoa! She was like, turn off that smoothie. No part of me wants to read today, but I'm trying this new thing where I don't flake on commitments to myself. And vlogging honestly helps. If I say earlier in a clip, like, oh yeah, like I'm gonna go do this later, like I should probably do it. There's intent behind those words. I'm gonna read 10 minutes of my book. Yes, it's taking me forever to get through this really short book just because I literally only read 10 minutes a day and I take off on weekends, but whatever it takes, we're doing it. Oh my God, I see people's Instagram stories all the time being like, finish this in a day. I'm like, huh, whomst? But I need to not. Why would I compare myself to them? Like that makes no sense. I'm a new reader. I made it like this far in the book. That's pretty good. I feel like that's like a quarter. And I'm still reading Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy. I'm really loving it. It's starting to get dark, starting to get to the point where it's like I'm reading it and I'm like, I don't know. We just got to the part in the book where Jeanette McCurdy starts going on iCarly, and like it just goes to show like what a talented actress she is, or honestly how you just never know what's going on with someone, but like her real life at that moment couldn't be any different from her character. Like she's super guarded, super sheltered, very obedient to her parents, whereas like her character is like feisty and like it's just weird to think. In my real life, not my digital one, I'm actually leading the agency Zoom for my company this morning. Every Monday and Thursday we have like an all hands agency meeting where there's like a question of the day and then we run through like agency updates. I've been working there for 4 years, never not once have I ever run it. Why am I so nervous? Like, I public speak 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Why does it not translate? I'm just doing a little bit of light makeup just because I know it'll make me feel more confident. The Shiseido sunscreen, the Westman Atelier complexion drops. These are bomb. The coverage is so good. It's really light and just super glowy. I could do a little bit of concealer on my scarring here. I'm probably just gonna leave it just because I'm home. But this eyebrow and a little bit of lip, like for working from home, it's perfect. I'm gonna do the Kosas lip oil in on button. This is my favorite shade. I feel like it's literally my lips, but like up a notch. My little parakeet. This is good. For the bare minimum, I'm satisfied.
First influencer event.
Woo!
How to kick some ass.
It's for the opening of the Virgin Hotel in Midtown.
Why'd they invite us?
You weren't invited. I was invited.
They think you're a virgin.
They think I'm a virgin. We'll show that.
Grind line.
Grind line. We'll make this up our mitzvah. Look amazing.
Sit the fuck down. We're back. Came home to a few packages. I have a suspicion that these are from Jen and Ethan. Jen is my friend who we did the podcast with, and Ethan is the one who mooned the camera and got my TikTok banned. The note's a little Shakespearean. Apologies I must give, an act so horrid must forgive. A grave mistake, but nonetheless, please forgive me, oh Carol Beth. But in all seriousness, sorry, Sam.
That sounds like Ethan.
We forgive you, Ethan, if you're watching. Oh, Skylar. Skylar sent me a package. The fragrance brand, I did a partnership with them a little while back for their peach perfume. It's so yummy. Oh my God. It's like, it smells like Bath and Body Works, but it doesn't give you a headache. It's like that sweet, like nostalgic. Lime Sands. Ooh.
Let's put these in some water.
No, you're not.
They look parked.
We're not done unboxing.
Nice.
Nice, right? Like key lime pie. Everyone likes pie. What's next? What's next? From Dr. Dennis Groves. 3D fill and repair. Alternative to injectables. What are you trying to say, Dennis?
Botox.
Thinks I look like an old hag. You should see the DM. When I first started sharing about my acne, the DMs that I would get from like skincare brands like, hey, we think you need us. I'm like, excuse me. You can't add a line there. I'm excited about this. The Virgin Hotels event was literally a fever dream. Like, I think they told every single person they knew to bring every single person they knew. It was just like so crowded. I mean, it's a huge space. It can definitely handle it. The way that it's designed, it's very much, it felt like a Vegas hotel. Like, you forget that you're in New York because it's just so vast. Hotels in New York are usually like boutique or just like a little bit more low key. What are you doing back there? You're putting the flowers in some water.